Support is 360, overhead resistance 413, negative trend. So longer term, right? Shorter term, model thinks, well, for the next 10 days, we could make higher highs, higher lows. But for the next 6 months, we're going to make lower highs, lower lows, right? And a lot of people get confused by that, right? A lot of people ask me, favorite question now was Tradespoon, right? ActiveTrader says, let's say American Airline is in uptrend, right? Buy it, right? But the time frame is 1 or 2 days, right? This is a 1 or 2 day prediction, not beyond. But you look, let's say it's stock forecast toolbox, American Airline. So it's still positive, but sometimes it's negative. Let's make an argument that it's negative. Again, ActiveTrader is a day trading, 1 or 2 days. This is 10-day forecast, right? So sometimes stock American Airline can go up in the next 2 days, but then it will go down in the next 10 days. So it's important to understand the time frame. That this is the most common question and the most common mistake I think traders make, right? Because usually they don't have sense of exit, right? They don't have timing of the exit, and they don't understand that market can go up and then it can drop, right? They're saying, well, if the model says go up, why would it drop, right? They get upset when the market goes up 10% and then drops 10%. That doesn't make sense. Well, stock forecast toolbox said it's going up and then it dropped. Well, because there's some event happened, right? Like CPI is worse than expected, 75 basis points raised 50. That's what drives the market. It's not the model, right? Model usually is really good when there's no events, right? And it's kind of equilibrium between buyers and sellers. But as soon as there's some kind of event that gets equilibrium out of balance, right? In June, there was an event that got equilibrium out of balance. Now the same kind of event, worse than expected CPI, potentially 100 basis points, and we're up 10%, right? So completely different reaction of what it was in June, versus July. Why? Well, now the news do not affect equilibrium between bulls and bears, and equilibrium shows uptrend. Same thing, equilibrium showed that the market was oversold at 380, right? And I actually thought we're going to potentially get to 430 level, but we didn't, right? Because some event happened and the market dropped. So that's how you interpret the data that the model shows you, and it's very important to do that. So that's stock forecast toolbox, 10-day, 6-day. It shows you the trends, it shows you support and resistance level, and that's extremely important. We do have ActiveTrader if you want to day trade for 1 or 2 days, right? It'll suggest you a list of stocks that can outperform the market. American Airline, Boeing. We have weekly trader, same thing. If you try to hold position for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, we have these different services where you can either use our suggested entry or exit prices, or spread and shadow trader, you can actually follow my trades along. All right.